When the match, I'm talking about the semi-final between Ons Jabeur and of course Arina Sabalenka finished, I really was unable to digest what has just happened, because I'm not saying as though I was expecting Sabalenka to win and qualify for the final. On the contrary, I could see the way she dominated the game in the first set, as well as, and I would say especially within the second set, because the first set was somehow quite close. That is why it went to a tiebreak. And basically what I'm referring to is the manner or the marginal difference with which Sabalenka simply won the first set. That was so disappointing or heartbreaking for Jabber, that I could see the impact within the second set, in which she was uh, quite down in terms of the difference of games between Sabalenka and Jabber. But gradually, I guess it was 4-2 or 5-3. No, it never went to 5. It was between 4-2, in which I could see the manner in which Jabber started to do the comeback and how it was all happening. If you simply have listened to the speech of Jabber on court, especially after winning the match, so she was saying it all, that the credit goes basically to the mental coach, which simply shows how much your mental strength is equally important when it comes to playing tennis. It's not just how physically strong you are, rather how much mental games or mind games you are able to do, as well as experience or endure if these are being done by your opponent. That's where if you always see a match of Djokovic, so he points over here. This finger pointing towards the head simply indicates that it's 50%, I would say, mind games that are being done over there on court. It's not just about running and reaching at every ball and hitting it from side to side. It's all about the strategy with which you simply make the situation difficult for your opponent. As a result, he or she simply makes the unforced error. And this was something that Jabber was able to counter quite well within the second set, which is why she was able to come back and to be back on serve and being so strong that she was able to, break Sabalenka's serve. And that is how she was able to take it to the third set. And the third set also was quite interesting, because if I just simply say it all, in my own opinion, the way I've witnessed it, basically, if I give you a comparative analysis of these two players' game, of course, we have a Grand Slam winner who has simply won the Australian Open, and she certainly deserved it. Sabalenka, of course, plays with such power and so much control in all her shots, be it at the forehand side or the backhand side. And she has also introduced drop shots and forehand slices, backhand slices within her game. So she has some good variety. But the most powerful thing is her serve, from which she starts controlling the point right from the beginning. So I could see that happening so many times. I mean, when Jabber also pointed it out, that it was so hard to, read Sabalenka's serve, because even if she was able to, reach at a break point, at that time Sabalenka simply comes up with an ace, and an unpredictable ace. You never know whether she's going to hit at the forehand or the backhand. This is the power, the quality of the power that he has in striking the ball, spinning the ball, swinging the racket. So we could see it all happening, but unfortunately, or rather I would say quite fortunate for Jabber, because she plays an amazing game. On the other side, if I give you, after talking about Sabalenka, on Jabber's side, basically the thing is that this lady has such a wonderful variety in all her shots, because if we talk about her serve, it's not about the power. She simply hits it at every corner. She has kick serve, she has slice serve, flat serve. She's doing it all. She picks up a position, a point where she simply hits the ball and serves it quite well, which makes it difficult for Sabalenka or any other opponent to return the game. Then she slices it quite well. She plays, she plays drop shots quite well. And although she was trying so many aggressive shots, especially within the second set when she was trying to do a return or comeback, which was basically quite difficult, but once she got the break point, and you could simply see all the magic that she was doing, especially within the third set, a quite deserving champion, I would say, and she will be the favorite according to me within the final. Even I won't say as though I'm against ladies' game. Of course, I love watching it, but of course, you always pick some players just like you pick players from the men's side. So basically, I was expecting this encounter to be coming in the final, but it all depends on the ranking. Otherwise, I thought and anticipated that Jabber is going to face Sabalenka somewhere in the final, but that didn't happen. And my favorite, of course, would be Jabber. I really want this Arabian player to win the championship. It was quite unfortunate that she simply lost the match in the final last year. So I basically am expecting that this time she's going to make a difference, she's going to make a history, and all my best wishes for her. May she wins the title and she simply, marks her name in the books of history. So all the best to Jabber.